I suppose coming into the stage where farmers are thinking about, you know, getting ready for silage crop for 2025, can you give us a bit of an idea as to actually how you achieve that real good quality silage and how you go about making that?
Well, we have a lot of red clover swards here, and you know, we don't cut it too low because you're going to kill your sward. Cut the silage just whenever you're starting to see an odd flower on the clover. Cut it 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got our own mower, so we can do that. Do a 24-hour wilt and rake it up and bale it.
And in relation to red clover, John, you'd be cutting sort of twice, 3 times a year, or what number of cuts do you get off your red clover here?
We'd be cutting 3 times a year.
Okay.
Probably the 20th of May would be the first cut, you know, 6 weeks after that and 6 weeks after that.
Yeah.
We tried a 4th cut one year, but the weather beat us and it wasn't successful, but 3 cuts, yep, definitely.
Okay. And actually, in relation to, I suppose, getting the fertility back out on that silage, you know, as we know, a silage crop takes off an awful lot of nutrients. So how do you go about getting back P's and K's back out on that silage ground?
Well, we would put our own slurry on it with a trailing shoe, and we find that, you know, just after the cut, after say the first cut, get out with the slurry.
Perfect, yeah. So just taking you back to the red clover, and it's something that there's a big interest in out there at the moment. In regards to actually establishing that red clover in an organic setting, John, how do you go about that?
We'll start a reseed probably in June or July the year before. Plough the ground, go on with rape and free range chicken litter that we can legally import onto the farm. That gets rid of, say, the leather jackets and stuff in the soil, and then the following year go back, and then you can go with your clover, or else you could even go with a combi crop and the following year go with a clover. So it's not just a fact of going out and saying I'm going to plough that field and put it on the clover tomorrow. You gotta think ahead of yourself and get the ground ready.
Yeah, so I suppose the key thing there is, John, you're sort of planning ahead and you're building in red clover as part of your overall rotation on the farm.
That's right. And hopefully get 4 or 5 years out of the red clover then. With the proper management, you could get 4 or 5 years.